pass. It's Hilton. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's King. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Touchdown, UCF! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Letting them out of jail like that is a punch in the teeth to this defense. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 37. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really.
The Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Hilton. He makes a catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for...
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, Defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. He lets one fly deep. Makes a grab for a big play. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. Makes the catch. It's King. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
He does a really nice job getting...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Discards it with the stiff arm. Wide open spaces. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Hilton. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into... Touchdown, Knights! One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's King. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Looking for a man. It's Hilton. Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Knights with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes a connection. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds his man, it's King. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's King. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hilton. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on the guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the...
Touchdown, UCF! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They give themselves a little more... The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's 1st down from the 11.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
UCF.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Back to throw, it's Hilton. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays, they're hard to stop.
Fires toward the end zone. And give him a... The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. He's going for the big play. Makes a catch at the 20. And they're going to put a... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA...